everybody, it's Dylan. Hopefully you can see me. I'm not really sure right now. I got my GoPro set up here. But trying to make a little video on the Cruze here. And I done a little walk around of it. Little, rev clip. I had Jade rev it a couple times. So you can hopefully hear in the engine bay and as well as out of the exhaust. Basically this is a 2014 Chevy Cruze Eco, and it has the 1.4 liter turbo engine in it, and I believe it comes with around 120 horsepower from the factory. And we put a Stage 2 kit on this from ZZP Performance. The Stage 2 kit is a bigger intercooler, a cold air intake, and turbo back exhaust. So it's a whole new exhaust setup. Cold air intake gives it a nice sound. I'll get on it a little bit here and you'll be able to hear it kind of making its little whoosh. Oh. You'll be able to hear the cold air intake here in just a second. Hopefully the mic picks it up. I could drive around just doing that all day just because it's so fun. Between that noise and you can cruise around in first gear, like we like to drive around dealerships quite often just to look and see what they've got, and I can cruise around them in first gear, have my window down so I can listen to it just a little bit better, but cruise around it and just kind of give a little gas let off, and the exhaust likes to crackle a little bit. But this car, that Stage 2 kit is supposed to add, from what I had read, between 30 and 50 horsepower. And basically, once you get the parts on, you need to get it tuned. And for us, luckily, ZZP Performance is an hour away from us. So we just took the car down to them, and they, took their laptop and whatnot, took it for a little 10-15 minute drive and tuned it that way. So we don't know how much power the car is actually making, which I'm not too worried about. The whole thing with the Stage 2 kit for us was the fact that this car, when it was stock, if we would be cruising around 55 mile an hour or whatever and want to pass somebody, you had to downshift a few gears to be able to pass them, because it didn't seem like it had any power without going down 2 or 3 gears. But from what I had read before, and I'm not sure if it's 100% true or not, somewhere I had read that 4th through 6th gear were all overdrive gears, which I guess I could see, because I could definitely drive. Right now I'm doing about 60 in 3rd gear, so I could definitely see it. But between that, you'd have a hard time passing people, and after the Stage 2 kit and getting it tuned, this car is so much peppier and a lot more fun to drive. It just, that extra bit of power made a huge difference with this car. So I mean, like I say, it's no speed demon, but it's definitely a whole lot more fun to drive. But I really love this car. Just, it's a small, fun little car, especially after that Stage 2 kit. It's really nimble. I believe it has electric steering, so it's very responsive. Just the sounds it makes, I love. I'm really gonna be disappointed if my microphone's not picking up on that sound that we get from the cold air intake. But I need to get some gas, I need to wash the car, and we'll go park somewhere and I'll walk around it a little bit more and show you a little bit more about it. Some reverse donuts for you in the snow. I don't think she has the power to do it without the snow. Anyways, I was gonna put the GoPro on the back of the car, but there's no good angle that I can really set it at for you to get better exhaust clips. And with the way the roads are today, I'm not going to be going around any curvy roads. So I'll get some better ones, especially in the springtime. But for now, I just wanted to kind of show you the car, tell you a little bit about it. And I don't know, if someone's got a little family or they want a cheaper little 4-cylinder car to get around in and have some fun with, especially if you get the Stage 2 kit on these, they can be quite a bit of fun. I mean, like I said, it's not a speed demon by any means, but especially if you have some curvy roads with this electric power steering and whatnot that these cars have, and just the fact of how small they are and whatnot, they can definitely be fun on some curvy roads. And yeah, I love the car. I wasn't really sure about them at first. When we got it, I didn't even know that they made aftermarket parts for it. And yeah, I'm glad we got the car. I really enjoy the car, especially being the manual. I don't know why. I'm a big fan of manual transmission cars. I just think they're a little more fun to drive, especially where I live. It's not, it's not like I live somewhere that gets really super busy where it's stop and go traffic, so I'm not constantly changing gears. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Leave a comment on any questions you have about the car or anything else you'd like to see from me. And of course, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you getting me to 100 subscribers. That's awesome. I'm pretty excited about that. We'll see where we go from there. So I will see you guys next time.